Guinness is brewed in almost 50 countries and is available in over 120. It is one of the most famous beers in the world. 1 million pints are consumed each day in Ireland and 5 million in the whole world. A very little percentage of people in the world know how and when it was made. People even say that Guinness is only drinkable in Ireland. How is that? Is there an exportation problem? Do they do it on purpose to keep the authenticity of an Irish beer?
I had some great memories from 1979 when I hitchhiked around the island of Ireland and drank a lot of bottles of Guinness. I remember that being exceptionally delicious, but it's hard to compare things all those years ago to today.
Fagan's is a very well-known Irish pub in Dublin where Guinness tastes delicious. Depending on the pub, each pint would have a different taste. What kind of differences?
Well, it depends on the temperature, it depends on if it's been pulled properly, it depends on how much Guinness they sell, if it's fresh or not fresh. It can be a bit bitter if it's an old keg or Guinness has been lying around too long.
Is Guinness your favorite beer?
If I'm having a pint or two, yes. If I'm having more than a few, then I prefer something lighter.
Guinness is an Irish dry stout that originated in the brewery of Arthur Guinness at St. James' Gate Brewery in the capital city of Dublin, Ireland. Inside this factory, 5 magical ingredients are brewed together to create this red ruby beer. Guinness Stout is made from barley, hops, brewer's yeast, and fresh water from the Wicklow Mountains. The barley is then roasted to give its dark color and characteristic taste. To emphasize its taste, it is served with the 2-pour technique.
So the whole part will take 119.5 seconds. So the settling process will take 90 seconds, but the whole part, the 2-part 6 steps, will take 119.5 seconds. So it's 2 minutes.
The 5th magical ingredient is Arthur Guinness himself. He was born in 1725 and died in 1803. He was an Irish brewer and the founder of the Guinness brewery business. When Arthur was 27, his godfather died and left him in his will $100. Arthur invested the money and in 1755 had a brewery at Lake Slip, just 17 kilometers from Dublin. In 1759, Guinness went to the city and set up his own business. He took a 9,000-year lease on the location of the brewery at St. James' Gate. Arthur's red signature is still copied on every label of bottled Guinness.
Alors la Guinness en Suisse, moi je la trouve beaucoup moins épaisse qu'en Irlande, avec moins de crème moins de crème sur le col, oui. Mais bon, elle est bonne. De toute façon, c'est ma bière préférée et elle est très énergétique et nourrissante aussi.
What is this mystery around Guinness? Why is exportation such a problem?
It's normally not so good. It's never as good out of Ireland as it is in Ireland. It doesn't travel well, I think because they must add some chemical so that it's preserved on its journey.
Guinness is a special beer that doesn't take well to transport. If you're going to send it across the world, the taste is going to be different. In Ireland, the alcohol percentage is usually around 4.2, whereas in the tropics it's usually around 7.5. The taste is going to vary according to how you pour it, the packaging, and that could be a bottle, a can or a keg, and then how much pressure is inside of that keg.
But what a fantastic story. The perfect Guinness can be found in only one country in the world, Ireland.